Our story begins in the past with a young Bruce Wayne playing hide-and-seek with his friend Rachel Dawes. Bruce accidentally falls into a deep well. As he lands, he's overwhelmed by fear as a swarm of bats attacks him. Rachel runs for help. Years later, an adult Bruce is incarcerated in a dangerous prison, surrounded by hardened criminals. When a group of thugs try to jump him, Bruce easily takes one down. Guards put him in solitary confinement, where he meets a man named Duckard. Duckard reveals he works for a mysterious, powerful leader called Ra's al Ghul. He offers Bruce a deal: freedom and the power to achieve his revenge, in exchange for joining Ra's al Ghul to deliver true justice. Duckard seems to know everything about Bruce, including why he went to prison. He instructs Bruce to escape, find a rare blue flower near a mountain, pick it, and climb to the peak of the European escarpment. There, he will find what he is looking for and be transformed from an ordinary man into a legend. Bruce escapes the next day. He finds the blue flower and reaches a remote lodge on the mountain peak. Inside, he finds Ra's al Ghul. Ducard and Ra's al Ghul's ninja guards appear. Ducard then easily defeats Bruce in a fight, calling him a coward who must overcome his past to become the symbol of good. The blue flower triggers a painful memory. Bruce flashes back to the day his parents died. His father, Thomas Wayne, speaks of Gotham City as a place riddled with criminals, but a city his father built so Bruce could one day become its prince. At the theater, a terrified young Bruce sees the performance as a swarm of bats, convincing his parents to leave early. Outside, a mugger named Joe Chill demands Thomas Wayne's wallet and his wife's jewelry. Chill shoots and kills both of Bruce's parents and runs away. Bruce remembers his father's final brave grip on his hand. In the present, Bruce confesses to Ducard his overwhelming guilt over his parents' death. Ducard promises to train him to be a powerful warrior who can conquer his fear. During a sparring session, Ducard uses the trauma against Bruce and defeats him. Bruce recounts his past failures. After Chill's parole hearing, Bruce returned to Gotham. He took his father's pistol, but found himself unable to pull the trigger when he saw Chill outside the courthouse. Before Bruce could act, Chill was murdered by an unknown figure. Rachel found Bruce and took him away. She explained that a mob boss named Carmine Falcone had ordered Chill to kill his father, a respected man who tried to save Gotham. She showed Bruce the bar where Falcone hung out. When she saw the gun, she slapped him and threw him out of the car. Bruce threw the gun into the river and later tried to confront Falcone unarmed. Falcone humiliated Bruce. Humiliated, Bruce fled Gotham and lived as a pauper, stealing until he was eventually jailed. Back in the mountain hideout, Ducard crushes the blue flower and makes Bruce inhale the potent toxin. Bruce hallucinates, seeing a chest of bats. He faces his fear, battling the images of the ninjas and the bats. He emerges triumphant, holding Ducard at sword point. Ra's al Ghul is impressed. Ra's al Ghul reveals his true mission. He needs Bruce to help the League of Shadows destroy Gotham. When Ra's al Ghul orders him to execute a criminal as a test of loyalty, Bruce refuses. He realizes the League of Shadows is just as corrupt as the criminals. Bruce destroys the lodge. Ra's al Ghul and Ducard are caught in the rubble, but Bruce rescues Ducard and leaves him with a local. Bruce returns to Gotham with his loyal butler, Alfred Pennyworth. He learns his company's board, led by William Earl, sold off most of his stock after Alfred announced his death 7 years prior. Bruce visits Wayne Enterprises. He meets Lucius Fox, a brilliant inventor and his father's friend. Fox shows Bruce a prototype Nomax survival suit and a massive military transport vehicle. Bruce decides to take them for himself. He claims the underground caves beneath Wayne Manor, the site of his childhood trauma, as his secret headquarters. The Batman is born. Batman quickly makes his presence known. He meets honest Lieutenant James Gordon and forces him to admit that Falcone is bribing the police force. Later, Falcone conspires with psychiatrist Jonathan Crane, who has been using a fear-inducing toxin in his asylum. Falcone is ordered to kill Rachel. At the docks, Batman stops Falcone's operation. He takes Falcone and gives Rachel photos to use as leverage against him. Gordon finds Falcone trussed up and hanging from a spotlight with the now famous bat signal shining overhead. Falcone is arrested. In the aftermath, Falcone is taken to Crane's asylum. Crane gasses Falcone, making him appear insane and successfully transferring him to his own control. Bruce learns of a stolen microwave emitter, a large water vaporizing device, from his company. Batman tracks Crane to Falcone's penthouse. Crane gasses Batman with a massive dose of the fear toxin. Batman is engulfed in terror, seeing the swarming bats from his childhood. Crane sets him on fire, but Batman escapes. Fox creates an antidote. Rachel, now an assistant DA, visits Crane at the asylum. She discovers that Crane and his men are dumping the fear toxin into Gotham's water supply. Crane gasses her. Batman arrives, defeats Crane, and takes Rachel to the Batcave, where he saves her with the antidote. Crane confesses he works for Ra's al Ghul, a name Batman thought was dead. At a massive party, Bruce meets a guest who introduces himself as Ra's al Ghul. Bruce is shocked to realize this man is actually Ducard. Ducard admits he was lying about his identity all along. He informs Bruce that he has brought the stolen emitter to Wayne Manor and plans to use it to vaporize the fear toxin-laced water supply, driving Gotham mad. After Bruce forces the guests out, Ducard and his men burn the manor down. Alfred saves an unconscious Bruce from the fire. Ra's al Ghul and the League of Shadows plan to deploy the emitter via Gotham's elevated train system. Batman instructs Gordon, who faked his death in a previous assassination attempt to protect his family, to destroy the train tracks. Batman confronts Ra's al Ghul on the train. He defeats him, but refuses to execute him. Gordon destroys the tracks, the train derails, and Ra's al Ghul is killed. Batman saves Gotham. Months later, Bruce is rebuilding Wayne Manor. Rachel tells him she loves Batman, but she cannot be with the vigilante. Gordon, now commissioner, meets Batman. He warns him that a new kind of threat has emerged, a maniac who uses theatrics and chaos, the Joker. The Joker and his goons, dressed as clowns, rob a mob-owned bank. The Joker systematically eliminates his own crew and escapes with all the mob's money. Batman meets with Gordon and assistant DA Harvey Dent. Dent is a charismatic, incorruptible hero who works with Gordon to clean up the mob. Batman, Gordon, and Dent form a secret alliance. They decide to mark the mob's money in several banks. However, mob accountant Lau realizes the plan and flees to Hong Kong with all the mob's cash. Batman captures Lau in a daring mission in China and brings him back for trial. The mob bosses are furious. The Joker offers to kill Batman for half of their money. The Joker escalates his threats, demanding Batman reveal his true identity or he will kill people every day. The Joker murders the judge and wounds Commissioner Loeb. The Joker crashes a party at Wayne Manor to capture Harvey Dent. He nearly kills Rachel by throwing her from a window, but Batman saves her. The Joker then publicly threatens to kill Harvey Dent. To stop the killing, Harvey Dent holds a press conference and sacrifices himself by claiming to be the Batman. The Joker attacks the police convoy transporting Dent. Batman intervenes, resulting in a thrilling car chase. Batman forces the Joker's vehicle to crash. Gordon, whose death was faked, captures the Joker. In a chilling interrogation, the Joker reveals he's captured both Rachel and Dent. He tells Batman he only has time to save one of them. Batman speeds off to save Rachel, while Gordon heads to save Dent. The Joker escapes after rigging a bomb inside one of his own men. He lied to Batman. He switched the locations. Batman arrives at Dent's location and finds the warehouse rigged to explode. He saves Dent, but the explosion severely burns Dent's face. Gordon arrives at Rachel's location moments too late. The building explodes, killing her. The Joker visits the hospitalized Dent. He manipulates the grief-stricken Dent, telling him that Dent's own men were to blame for Rachel's death. The Joker encourages him to take revenge, giving him a coin and letting chance decide their fate. Dent snaps, becoming the villain, Two-Face. He goes on a murderous rampage, using his coin to decide the fate of those he blames for Rachel's death, two corrupt cops and mob boss Maroney. The Joker continues his reign of terror. He holds an entire city hostage by placing bombs on two ferry boats, one filled with civilians, the other with inmates. He gives each boat a detonator to blow up the other. The Joker hopes to prove that everyone is corrupt. But neither group can bring themselves to commit mass murder. Batman confronts the Joker. The Joker is defeated and captured. However, Two-Face, Harvey Dent, takes Gordon's family hostage. Batman intervenes. Two-Face uses his coin to decide the fate of Gordon's son. Batman tackles Two-Face, pushing him off the building to his death. To save Gotham from the despair of knowing their hero, Harvey Dent, became a killer, Batman makes a monumental sacrifice. He convinces Gordon to publicly blame Batman for the murders, turning the Dark Knight into a villain. Dent remains the White Knight in the eyes of the public. The police begin to hunt the Batman. The film ends with Batman becoming Gotham's necessary, silent guardian.